Falco Shine sends like directly up.
Okay.
Very similar angle to Lox Eruption. I mean, Lox Eruption having a lot
So
more.
do Puff players? You know, I was always surprised that Puff players don't play Raptor, because Raptor feels like Puff to me.
And that's just more of a Meta Knight, I think.
But like that's the closest thing to Puff, right?
Right.
Like even if it's
Meta Knight is the second closest character to Puff in Smash in general, right?
Yeah, and you've got the rest. I mean, it feels right. Anyway, we got Clairen Loxodont here. This is a fun one. This is like the one matchup, right, where like Clairen doesn't have the range advantage. Like in neutral, like, you know, if you're just throwing out tilts, like in theory Loxodont has more range than you, which is pretty awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a very reasonable Lox matchup because of that reason. And you also you have so much kill power as Loxodont, like right there, especially on this stage. Both of these characters, they just have such good horizontal kill options with back air and forward strong that like you have to be so careful with your DI in all of these circumstances that you're not going to be dying sub 100.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here we go. That was some questionable DI, and you're immediately going to get tip or F strong. F strong didn't die for that, of course. Looking like my games. You know, people say it's really easy to just like, you know, be like, pick the one that's not going to kill you, right? But it happens pretty quick. You get caught slipping, sleeping for like, half a second, and you're dead.
Speaking of you're caught sleeping,
you're dead.
You hold in on forward air once, and then you get comboed into oblivion.
Well, you see, Jay, you don't want to die, so you hold in. It makes so much sense until you die because you held in, and then you regret everything. I love the finishing the combos with the down B combo extensions. It's just such a cool mechanic.
Yeah,
big fan of that.
Like a triple jump. Plus a hitbox. Like it's so beautiful.
Not to mention with the fully charged one, you get another jump. You get your double jump back, right? So you make it a quadruple jump.
Oh yeah. Okay, but still picking up a decent amount of percent here for Vibe. But I mean, this is a dangerous spot to be in. Great grab on the ledge, but capitalize on the early side B, and now in a dangerous spot.
Did love the conversion of the F strong, but the F strong didn't sweet spot, so some more life here.
Oh, didn't get the charge they were looking for. They were looking for the one more level of charge that released it like a couple of frames early. Otherwise, that was the right angle.
Getting a little antsy on the timing. There we go. Another off-stage situation. Good tech for Vibe. But you gotta clean up this stock right now because at 150, yeah.
Forward tilt from halfway across the stage. And the move has so much range. It's insane.
It is insane. And it's got those mix-ups, right? It's will I do it or will I not do it? And if you don't, if you just sit there holding shield, you look like an idiot, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
I mean, you predict it, you can parry it. I've done it a few times where I'm like, oh, they're gonna do it. I parry it and I just murder them for it. And it feels so good, but if you miss, they just dash attack and confirm into back air or something like that. It's bad.
Yep, it's guess right or die. And that time, yep, you get hit with the second hit of F tilt and you're holding down or whatever that GI was that killed you.
That was down, yeah.
That was down, yeah. Okay, so the counter pick here is it's like a very similar kind of stage, except with a little bit bigger side blast zones. I think I don't have all of the blast zones memorized, but when I'm thinking in ranked, I'm thinking Forest has like really small side blast zones. This one is pretty normal side blast zones.
Yeah, player players love this stage just because I think it's mostly the platform layout is just really, really good for them.
So what is it about the platform layout that you think? I agree with you, but I'm trying to think about because
it's good height and you can like carry them all the way to the side platform, and then if you get like the
oh my god, that cannot believe that he like followed him half the stage to the left, like perfectly, like the drift was perfect, everything was perfect. That was cool.
That was good. For sure. And that was a lot of what Sago's set in Winners quarters looked like. It was just a lot of them getting absurd early kills like that. But yeah, I mean, back to this stage choice, I think that the platform layout is just very good height for combo follow-ups, and you can just chase them across it. And a lot of times, you can just get early kills off the side because you get a throw in the corner, or you get to check chase on the platform and get a kill that way. And it's just
right.
Overall really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get caught by Clairen on the side of that platform. Okay, we'll make it back. Nope. Good time in there.
But this could be disastrous. Okay. Yeah, just no problems at all. Double jump used. That's that's a tough spot to be in for this Clairen, who's sitting taking I think the first seed. So Sago making a double upset right now to make it through if he is able to take out Vibe right
First
now.
taking out Shadow a second ago, right? And now yeah. I mean, that's not over, but man, it's looking so good right now for Sago.
I don't know if it's over, but this game is pretty much I would count it out. And it's also really scary when on your counter pick, like it looks like this, right? If you have to make a reverse 3-0 from this spot, when your counter pick you just got brutalized on, that's a really dangerous position. As the back air is really far off stage, not a great DI, and is gonna get a neutral air follow up. Just trying to go for that reverse.
Good. Oh, great tech there.
Nether parry, who just rinse and repeating that same situation.
Yeah, it's interesting because as far as counter picks go, I think there are like definitely more divisive or like polarizing stages to pick. Like I'm confident that like Loxodont doesn't mind this stage, even if Clairen likes it. It's a little bit similar to the last one. It's like sort of similar with like a bigger platform, and you can still like Loxodont can still cover that whole like most of that platform with like up air, right? Like you can kind of do similar stuff. Obviously, Loxodont has some of the best like platform coverage in the game.
I think this platform is a lot worse for Loxodont because you can't up strong to cover all tech options. You can't.
It depends, right? It depends on if you're like
tech options.
Like sure, if you end up right in the middle of the platform, but it's not like if you end up like a little bit to the side or anything. Often.
The full tech roll is long enough that it should be able to get out of there, but I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean,
it's like,
if you're stuck in the corner of a platform in general, you can just cover everything. I feel like it's Loxodont. So,
and it feels like no matter where you go on that stage, if you get sent up, you probably end on the platform. It's like pretty like it constantly is going back and forth. But anyway, regardless, the next option for counter pick is Godai Delta. I mean, you know, it feels like it's kind of hard to get away from stages that like. You want a stage that Clairen likes because of platforms, but Loxodont doesn't. It's weird, right? It's like an awkward sweet spot where it feels like anything that Clairen likes for platforms, Loxodont's also gonna enjoy the kind of the same platform things.
And a really nice confirm here, going for a down air to reset the situation. I like the idea, but didn't work out. Yeah, I mean, also one thing to note, Vibe said in chat earlier, Vibe is only 15, so pretty crazy to be in winter semifinals right now. So young.
Should be, have they considered playing Smash Ultimate? They could,
oh, you can play Steve.
Yeah, you're character right. They could play.
Okay. Great point. You cannot escape the Steve discourse, no matter what game you go to.
Steve will be discussed. Steve will be discussed.
A lot more even game though right now, and using that counter to sort of disrupt the corner. But I mean, it's not enough to get the stock just yet. And now, let's see, misses the ground, but still just you hold it on the dash attack, you get a follow up quarter. And that
wow, the reverse air, cool.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot from Sago. They go for the side B offstage into reverse fair, and it covers so much. Like it is just like a really massive hitbox.
Sago is
very fast.
Very impressive so far. Like I haven't seen a lot of Sago before this, but wow, this Loxodont is kind of crazy. The combos, the edge guarding choices to use like reverse fair, very cool stuff.
Yeah, super clean movement as well. I think that's one of the biggest things for Loxodont is, you know, you don't have a ton of speed, so you have to like take advantage of everything you have, and it seems like no movement is wasted right now. I mean, just an insane conversion. I mean, that's the other thing that I think is so strong about Loxodont is the ability to use that eruption, the down beat as an edge guard. You just like hold the ledge and you just drop down, and it's just a hitbox that surrounds you, and there's nothing that they can do about it.
Yeah, I mean the way that Sago's been using it has like literally terrifying me. I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
I thought they were cooking something crazy right there.
They were cooking something. It didn't come out well this time, but most of the time it's with them. So 2 stocks to 1. It's kind of looking like all the other games, to be honest, even though this started out a little bit different. It feels like there's a lot of Vibe trying to like catch Sago recovering with like parries and stuff, or like, and it just doesn't seem like anything's really working out. Sago's always okay, and the set's over.
Yeah.
Like Sago's been ready every time with the techs or the reverses or the get off wave dash, ledge dash really quick to get away from it. Like whatever Vibe tried to do near the ledge, which didn't include like going out there and hitting, because apparently going out there and hitting Sago wasn't working. Just kind of felt like it was inevitable that Sago was gonna make it back, and it wasn't the same the other way around, right?
Yeah,
So.
totally agree. The lethality of edge guards was incredibly skewed in the favor of Sago. Like every single time Sago had an eruption ready, it was just a death sentence for Vibe. And on the other side, even when Vibe guessed correctly, even when they got the counter, you got the parry, got a couple of hits in the ledge, even sometimes getting the F strong, Sago was still making it back.
Yeah,
Sago was living every single recovery and killing
Sago's-
Vibe every single time. Like
Sago's